So I'm gonna share this because people swear that they know. But this is just a real life moment. Like, this is for real. This almost ooh, sent me spiraling. But I'm so glad that I could catch this kind of stuff. 7 years ago, I would have never even had these beads because my mindset wasn't even in a place to believe in me enough to take my ideas out of my head and actually act on them. I just stayed in my brain, being clouded with all the other stuff that was going on. Like probably about 10 years ago. Time passed so fast now. But anyway, shoot, let this had been back in freaking 2014 or something. We wouldn't even be having this conversation. My point is that this almost sent me. This almost sent me sitting on the floor crying, spiraling. Because depression is a real thing. And self-doubt is a real thing. And my depression and self-doubt go hand in freaking hand. And like stuff like this, yeah, I talked myself through it. Before I got on here, I said my words was like, okay, it's okay, breathe, look away from it for 2 minutes, say something positive to yourself, go look at the good things you did today and come back to it and just pick them up. It's not the end of the world. But you couldn't tell me that. You could not tell me that a decade ago that this didn't mean that I was a terrible person and it was a sign of why bad things happened to me because I was a screw up and I never could complete anything. And and even just talking to y'all and talking through it, like, I realized that I was like so hard on myself and like I know how bad I felt. And so I just want to encourage y'all, like, people don't know how much it takes you to get off the edge and why you don't like to show, that you had those dark times or why you don't want to be back in those spaces. And a lot of people say that it looks like I have it so easy because I manage things well and I'm so big on self-care. Well, I'm only the guru because I'm still going through it. Like, I still work on self-care. I still remind myself that I have, had depression. I have, at one time, not been able to manage my anxiety. Like, I still remind myself, like, and I'm just a choice away. And, like, people, I think, take for granted, that somebody like me still has to breathe and talk myself through things and remind myself I'm worthy and not get bent out of shape and not retract back to old mindsets where little things try to tell you that you don't matter and you're a failure anyway and you can't do it and you suck. And this is proof that you're not one of those worthy girls or one of those capable people, but you are. You freaking are. So I don't know. The bees spill. They're going to spill. Just pick them up. You can't pick them up. Just walk away. I know it's not beads for you. It's something else. I can't map out this analogy perfectly. I'm a little emotional, but I just wanted to be transparent and show y'all that I struggle with things too. And like the littlest thing could be me being in somebody else's tough moment if I just didn't use the skills that I talk to y'all about. So I'm not talking to you from a place of just clinical knowledge or reading some book or getting some kind of certificate or degree or whatever. I'm talking to you because I survived this stuff. Because day in and day out, I make a choice not to be crazy, depressed, or hate myself, or let things get to me or get out of control. I make emotionally intelligent choices all the time. And it's not always easy for me. And no, I don't always want to share that with y'all. No, I don't always want to say this moment was hard, that moment was hard, because it was hard enough for me to learn how to deal with it and not have the outcomes that a lot of y'all still struggle with. But I just want to be transparent so that you can understand why I do what I do and why this stuff matters to me. So I hope this helps somebody. Now I'm going to pick up my beads because I was in a good groove making stuff. And I'll be doggone. I'm not going to organize them tonight, but y'all know it will be getting done because I'm anal retentive about the organization. I'll see y'all soon.